It was good stuff. All right, so that was tough. Yeah, recorded. So, hi, we're here now. Okay, so I'm excited. It's June. There's a ton of stuff going on. I'm going to run through the announcements really quickly and jump into some awesome training. So, gosh, where to even start? Seminar registration is available till the end of this month. It is powerful. You guys don't want to miss it. If you have any desire to go, I'd say sign up, and then you can figure out all the details. Go sell product. Go have a $1,000 week or a $2,000 week like Debbie, and then use that to be able to pay for it. Inner Circle. So this month I'm offering a ton of free stuff for ordering. Did y'all see that? Lots and lots. You can earn your demos, like Jana talked about they talked about having Stacy and Laura about using botanicals and using repair and the acne set to have different lines to demo at your appointments. You can earn your demos for free this month. You guys know how you do that? Okay, it's with orders this month. It's with your wholesale order. And faces are going to get you that. They are going to get you that. When you order 1,000 wholesale, you get, when you order 600 wholesale, you get the bracelet this month, and you get a brush set. Because how many of you are using the new brush set? The new brush set. There's new brushes. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's like 3 of you in the room. Y'all need the new brush set. They're amazing. And your brush set, when you order 600 or more this month, your brush set will say your name on it. That's pretty fancy schmancy. So, anyways, anyone who orders 600 wholesale this month is going to get that. You order 1,000 wholesale, you get that, and then the repair set. You guys, if you get the repair set on people's face, they will buy it 9 times out of 10. If you're not selling the repair set, it's probably because you're not demoing yet. And if you give them that little sample strip, that's not enough. If they try the repair set, what I do is 1/2 of their face on my own personal facials. I do 1/2 of their face repair, 1/2 of their face miracle set if they're over 40. And almost always they buy the repair set, almost always. So if you can earn your demo, you're going to be able to sell a lot more repairs, which consequently you're going to make you more money, right? So 1,000, you hit that level. At 2,000, you get all your demos, the botanicals, the botanicals, the acne line, the repair set, all of it. And at 3,000, you get the color organizer, which that thing is amazing. That thing is freaking awesome. So, yeah, the big rolling top thing. It's insulated, pretty awesome. So, and basically, we definitely need orders this month because our goal is 100,000 wholesale, and we're barely at 20,000. So we got a lot to do. We got to kick it up in the next 12, 13 days. We got a lot to do, but I know we can do it, right? Right. Okay. Working on days, good to do. Team building promo. You guys know that we're giving away these gorgeous bracelets. How do you get them? Team members. New team members. When you have, so last week I did any new agreement. Now it's when you have your second team member or more this month, you get one for each team member. Each just agreement. They're gorgeous, super cute conversation starters. This weekend is Pink Day, National Pink Day. You guys know that? You even know it's a thing. I even know it's a thing before Mary Kay, and we use that for our businesses. You know, you use these holidays for your businesses. National Pink Day is Saturday, and so I am doing an extra guest events on Saturday here in Colorado Springs. I'm doing facials at 2, and then in Pueblo at 10 a.m. this Saturday. So, our goal over the weekend, you probably saw me post and you should have gotten a text about it, that this weekend is National Pink Day. And so our goal over the weekend is to see 100 faces as a unit. And any guest that comes will, of course, get $20 in free product. And then there's some incentives for guests too, which I'll explain in a minute. But basically use that for your advantage. Say it's National Pink Day, or Pink Day. Over the weekend, my goal is to have 15 people be facial. And give them the options. They can come to one of the events and they get $20 for free, and then they get 5 entries. Even if you can't come and you're working that night, send them. I'm going to be in Denver and the Springs and Pueblo, and I want to be working. I want us to see a ton of faces and have a face race over the weekend. Would that be exciting? Yeah. And you can book 3, 5, 10 people in one event. It's a really smart use of your time where we do all the work for you. So I really hope you guys book it and utilize it, because my hope and prayer, to help us reach our goals is to see faces, because by seeing faces, we're going to get new people, we're going to get sales. That's where it all starts. but it starts with you getting excited about it. If you're excited about it, then you're going to share differently. If you're like, leave your face for me, they're going to be like, no. If you're like, oh my gosh, this year's going, I have to do 15 faces, and it's National Pink Day, and I need faces, and it's awesome, it's amazing. I'd love to have you come. You get to meet my director. She's awesome. She's giving you free stuff and bribing you to come. Like, why would you not come see her and hang out with her? Anyway, so we have lots of events this weekend that I hope you plug into. Be sure to RSVP. We'll have. Oh, tell them what we're doing. Are we doing the brush that's the following week?
Yeah, brush is here.
Okay, never mind. I won't confuse you guys. Next
Friday.
What? What time is Friday? 6:30. So 6:30 Friday here, and then Friday in Denver. So 6:30 here and in Denver, and then Saturday is 10 a.m. Pueblo, 2 p.m. here, and then Sunday is 2 p.m. Denver, 6:30 in Pueblo. So basically, over the weekend, there's 2 opportunities in every town that you can invite people to. Got it?
6 o'clock in Pueblo?
6:30. I'll repost the calendar, but okay. All right, questions? Y'all gonna get people? Yes! A lot of you have a goal to do a 10-party week, and you'll be really smart to book them into those events. All right, and then next week, we're doing tonight, we did a trash at night. Next week, we're gonna have, I'll post the event, we're trying to make them themed. Next week is Stay Gorgeous by the Pool Night.
Waterproof.
Yeah, we're gonna do waterproof stuff. So tell them, Jana, what we're gonna use next week for your guests. I know you said
Monday?
next Monday.
Oh.
Next Monday. Waterproof stuff. What's waterproof? You said it.
Our waterproof mascara.
Uh-huh.
We use primers because the primers help everything stay really well, and we'll also do some of our sun care stuff. The after sun cleansing gel, you can try that, and
Yeah.
Lip protector.
Lip protector, yeah. So basically all the sun care stuff we're gonna go over next week and have the guests use it, and like cream eyeshadows, anything waterproof.
Yep, things that stick.
Cream eyeshadow does not come off. Just
Yeah.
I got it everywhere. I had to use the eye makeup to rub it off.
Our cream eyeshadows don't mess around, man. They don't mess around. They're awesome. So that's what we're gonna do next week. Couple other things. Did you guys see that I post a summer camp training? Did you guys see that? Yeah, that's a really cool thing. I was asked to be a part of a national sales director is doing summer camp. It starts on the 24th, which is, I don't even know what day that is. I don't know. Sunday. Thank you. It's Sunday. And then it will go for 2 months. And there's like 8 or 9 of us, top people that you get to hear from. And I always think it's great anytime you guys can hear from other people. You guys hear from me all the time, I know, but you're not sick of me. But they hear, no, I'll grab this guy. Okay, but but it's just great to hear from other people and other stories. And so it's free, it doesn't cost you anything, but you do have to register to get the link each week. So hopefully you saw the post that it's on our Facebook page. You saw the post, you just register on her website and you'll get the email link to watch it each week. Okay, now you do have to watch it. If you can't watch it live, you have to watch it within, it's only going to be available for like a 48-hour period or something. Okay, so because they want participation, right? Okay, so be sure to register for that. Any questions about that? It's pretty simple. Go on her website, register. Simple.
Do you have to reach your
No, but you do have to sign up by the 21st. I did want to say that. You do have to sign up by, yeah, good job. So yeah, you do have to register by the 21st. It's free, so why not? Okay, and there was something else. Oh yeah, the big promo, the recruiting promo that I'm doing this month. And so this month, I'm giving away $1,000 cash. Okay, someone's excited. Because if you're excited about the $1,000 cash and you're going to share like you're excited, like you're claiming it, like you're going to win it. Because our sharing has gone over the last week. And so that's why. So hopefully people aren't that excited about it, all right? I'm sharing as much. So that's why we're doing a sharing promo, which I'll explain in a minute. But I'm giving away $1,000 when we share with 200 people this month. And we're halfway there. We've already shared with 100 people this month, which is awesome. Yeah. And so I know we can share in the next 13 days with 100 more people. The key is they do have to follow up with me, okay? So they get 1 entry if they're face for you. So they get 1 entry if they're face, 2 entries if they watch a marketing, like a video my marketing video or the Peek in the Pink, they get 3 entries if they're a hostess for you. They get 5 entries if they come to an event. So if they come to an event, they get 5 entries to come to an event, and they get the face entry, so they get 6 entries. Make sense? So use that. We have our sharing promo that hopefully you saw, that basically this week, so from Monday to Monday, did you guys all get the text? Did you see a post? You know what I'm talking about? Did y'all get what I'm talking about? I see blank stares. You guys get your feature text? You open it ever?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
One person does. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like anyone out there, pay attention. I know I'm like inundating you with a ton of stuff. Normally there's not this much stuff, but this week, just this week, we're in a share-a-thon. Last week we were in a sell-a-thon. So this week we're in a share-a-thon. All right. So last week was all about selling, promotions. We're still working on a 10-party week. This week it's all about sharing. Okay. Because if we're going to reach our goal, we got to up the ante and share with a ton of people. So you have 5 people just listen this week. Okay. They can, and by listening, I mean they come or they watch a video or do the Peek in the Pink, or you have 3 guests. Okay. So, or all week, Monday to Monday, you get one of the new brushes. Not the whole brush set, but one of the brushes that doesn't come in the brush set, because y'all are going to earn your brush set for ordering 600 or more, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then when you have 10 people just listen, or you have 5 guests to an event this week, and it's accumulative, you get the Mary Kay tumbler, or you can get your labels, your product labels. You guys have those? Those are like the best thing ever. So if you don't have that, you can get the Mary Kay tumbler, which is super cute and a great marketing tool. And then the big one that I'm hoping you all in the room are going to shoot for, yes, is a customized or a monogram roll-up bag. So y'all have roll-up bags, I hope, of your own, or maybe it's using the demo, but your roll-up bag is going to be monogrammed with your name. Your name. I know. It's super cute. It'll be in hot pink. It'll have your name. So they'll know this is Gabby's roll-up bag. What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, well, then you got to say whatever you wanted to say. I will, yeah. You have 15 people listed or 10 guests. I will say whatever you wanted to say, Chelsea. So you get a customized roll-up bag when you have 15 people just listen to the info from Monday to Monday, or have 10 guests. Got it? Okay. I'm going to talk about how to do that. But before I do that, the last thing I do want to share before I go into our training is, honestly, we are totally behind, and we need everyone's help to really ramp this baby up and to kick it into high gear. You have to learn how to talk. It's cool. But we need everyone's help. Seriously, in the room, you guys are my key players. You're my people that I know we can count on. That now's the time to step it up. That I know y'all are scared, and I know I sent a message to my leaders earlier today about how, oh my gosh, I've been freaked out and nervous and like, oh yeah, what's gonna happen out there? You do it, like a hot mess. I'm scared, but I need all of us to pull together. And I don't ask for help very well, and I don't ever want to pressure anybody to order or to share or anything like that. But we need everyone to stretch a little bit more. Maybe you can book more faces this week than you've ever booked. Maybe you can stretch a little bit more and stock up on your inventory, or sell a little bit more, or share a little bit more. That we literally need more people to step up, because I believe we can do more. There are a lot of you in the room that I know are not living your potential, and I know have been holding back, and I know have been playing small. That I'm asking you, not, I mean, I don't ask for help well, but, so this is very uncomfortable. I'm sweating right now, but I need you guys to step up. But we need you guys to step up and do more for our whole unit, for us to pull this thing off. Because I can't do it on my own. I've almost seen 30 faces this month and have 8 new personals, and so I'm doing as much as I can. But I literally am at the place where we gotta pull together and rise together and really pull together and do this thing. So I don't know if y'all are in, but if you're in with me, I'd love to have you run with me for these next 13 days and literally run full out. Because in July 1st, you'll have two options. You can either run full out and take advantage of all the stuff I'm throwing at you to maybe do something, because there won't be that kind of incentive again. Or you can run full out and take advantage of everything, or you can be in regret of what you didn't do. And so I don't want you to wake up July 1st and be like, well, I could have done that, but I didn't. Why not go for it? I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm scared to death, but I'm staying in action. And I'm working and praying. That's all I know what to do is pray and then work and pray and work and then just keep doing that. But I would love to ask for your help in calling people, because we have, so if you guys are willing to, obviously I'd love to have you guys get everything you can out of your business, but I do also need help with people calling the rest of our unit, because there's about 200 other people that are kind of MIA and crickets. Like, you guys are here, you're participating, you're involved, you want to work your businesses. But we have a lot of people that if even a couple of them, even half of them ordered, it would make a huge, 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 huge difference. And so I'm asking for people, if you'd be willing to call through our unit. I have 18 pages of, these are lists of everyone in our unit. And you take a page and you call them with this script. And basically it's just saying something along the lines of, hey, I'm in your unit. I just want to make sure you know what this huge goal, here's what Candace is offering. We just want to know if you can help us or not. Like, we don't want to pressure you to order, because nobody wants that. But if there's any way you can stretch, ask around, that really to help rally the troops. Does that make sense? So if you're interested, I'm going to pass these around. If you want to help, and if you can message me later and tell me that you took a list so I know who has what, take one of this and then take one of this. Take a page of the names and then take a script. And if you can call them sometime this week, that'd be awesome. Okay? All right, so there's me being uncomfortable and awkward and asking for help, which I suck at. So there we go. But seriously, we need everyone's help. And more importantly, not for me. This isn't about me. And that has been my prayer every single day. God, this is not about me. It's about us going for something big, so each of you would stretch more for you. Because sometimes we'll do more for someone else than we'll do for ourselves. Right? Whereas sometimes we may want to go for that thing, but we're scared and we're nervous, and so we'll make excuses and we'll rationalize and we'll say next month, and we'll put it off. Where I'm literally telling you, I hope that this doesn't come out wrong, but do it for me, do it for us, do it for the rallying of the troops and the deadline. Does that sound weird? I hope that it's not saying do it for me, but I hope that it motivates you to push you out of your comfort zone, that you wouldn't necessarily do it for yourself. So we need people going on target for their car. I'm looking for 10 people going on target for their car this month. And I don't care how much you have in right now. If you make a decision and you decide, I'm going on target for my car, dang it, I don't know how, you can do it. You can totally do it. With all the stuff going on this month, there's no reason every single one of you in the room can go on target for your car this month. And last week we trained on it, and we broke it down and showed you how to do it. But now it's a matter of getting into action. You guys have all the information. Last week we talked about how to go on target for your car. Question is, did you do anything about it? Right? Time to get into action. Okay, this is tough talk, but now we're going to get into fun stuff, okay? I love you guys. I love you. I'm so nervous, but excited. I'm excited to see you guys break blueberries. I'm excited. 100,000 has never been done in the state of Colorado. It hasn't, I only know like a handful of people have ever done it. We've never done it as a unit. It's a huge deal. A huge deal. We can do it!
At least you're asking and not telling. Because I've had people that have directors that told them. You're at least asking us with love versus telling us with demand. So thank you for that.
Well, okay. I am a little hot now. No, and I'm asking you guys to step up, not for me, but for you. I'm asking you to step up for you. You know, you guys all have dreams. You guys all came into Mary Kay for a reason. That I know all of you. Some of you are brand spanking new, so you can tune this out. But now's the time to step up. But you guys are new. There's no reason a brand new consultant can go on target for a car. No reason. No reason that you can't. And why wait? Why wait? The longer you wait, the scarier it's going to be. So I'd say do it this month. Do it your first month in business. With the recruiting promo going on right now, there is no reason y'all cannot get 5 new team members. Oh yeah, the quickest someone's earned a car is in 19 days. We've had a couple people go on target for their car their first month. So anyways, okay. So what I'm going to talk about now is how to take advantage of this Share-a-thon and take advantage of the recruiting promo going on. Okay? Because if you guys have big goals and you have a desire for leadership, you got to have a team. You got to have a team to lead. And so I'm going to do a little bit of training on team building and on recruiting. And this is probably my favorite thing to talk about. Okay, we've talked a lot this month about faces and about sales. We're going to talk tonight about team building. And Yes, with team building. I was weird. Anyone weirded out about recruiting? Anyone weirded out about recruiting? I was weirded out about recruiting. I thought, yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to recruit. I don't know about that. And so I just got weird and I just didn't do it. But if you really want, it's my favorite part now because it's changed everything for me. My first team member plopped in my lap. I think some of you have heard this story where I was at a party and sold $500. This lady had done several different direct sales companies before. And she came up to me at the end and she said, how do you sign up? How much did you make? Blah, blah, blah. And I told her and she signed up on the spot. And it changed her life. She was a full-time nurse who had to quit her job to stay home with her son because he's very autistic. And some of you met Esther at seminar. She was my very, very, very first team member. And it changed her life. And she's still with me to this day, 14 years later. And she is so grateful. Every time I talk to her, she says, thank you so much for sharing the opportunity. You changed my life. That changed the way I looked at recruiting. Because recruiting is not about me. Recruiting is about other people. That you make recruiting weird when you make it about you, and you make it about like, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? Okay, I just had somebody ask me today, what do I do with this new recruit? Nothing, if you don't want to. It's not your job to teach her and to train on her. Train her. Your number one job with your new recruits is to love on them and encourage them. That's all you have to do. That's it. You don't have to train them. That's my job as the director. That's easy enough, right? You guys all love people. Yes? Okay, make sure. Maybe you shouldn't recruit if you don't want to help people. But sometimes people get weird and they think, if I have these team members, that I have to train them and I have to do what Candace does. No, you send them to me. My job is to work with new people and key people and my own business. That are the three things that I'm supposed to do. And so it's my job to teach them. So anyways, it changed the way that I looked about recruiting. And so I'm going to share just a little bit, a couple facts so that I want you to realize that women are yearning for an opportunity like this. Okay, so I'm going to share some statistics. Do you know that 80% of employees do not want to go to work on Monday morning?
Amen.
You know that? Yes, some of you that work, yes, you know. Okay, 97% of workers, if they became financially independent, would not continue with their current employer or in their current occupation. 97%, they're just working for the paycheck. They're not working because they love it. 78% of workers wish they had more time to smell the roses. 49% of workers complain they're on a treadmill. This cracks me up. 24% of sick days are actually taken for illness. Wow. Let that sink in. 24% are actually taken for illness of sick days. Listen to this statistic. 70% of workers desire to own their own business. Yeah, 70% of women. Okay, this one cracks me up. I need to find it because it cracks me up. Where is it? I won't read all of them, but basically here we go. Listen to this. 75% of heart attacks occur between the hours of 5 and 8 a.m. local time. More heart attacks occur on Monday than any other day of the week. People don't want to go back to work Monday morning. Wow. 70, they are. It's literally killing them. It is literally killing them. It's true. It is. But we can help them. We can save them. Let me save you. Yeah, if you want to take extra, feel free. If you want to take extra, that'd be awesome. But literally, you guys, we can help these people. What does that tell you? That tells me that women are dying, like literally, like yearning for an opportunity like this. And it's literally, are you thinking, oh, yes, okay. Oh, Becky, thank you. Like women are literally dying out there working for someone else. Do you realize that we have an opportunity that can help them? You know, the average person tells me they don't have very much fun in their life. Most women tell me they don't have very many girlfriends in their life, and they feel like they're just going through the motions, and they really, you know the biggest thing that we offer women is hope, because they've lost hope. Do you realize that? That's the biggest thing we offer women is hope, that there can be more. They don't have to work 2 jobs, you know. They don't have to work, you know, work for corporate America. They can work for themselves. And they literally have an open-ended opportunity. So first of all, you have to realize that we do have an incredible opportunity. You realize that. Because recruiting is all about attitude. And it's all about believing in what you have to offer and knowing that there is a need out there. Because what I hear amongst everyone, no looking at anyone in particular, is, oh, they're probably not interested, or, oh, I don't want to bug her. It's probably not for her. She has a great job. Okay, those people that have a great job doesn't mean they're happy. It doesn't mean that they are fulfilled. Do you know, I know a lot of people that make a lot of money elsewhere and they don't have a life. Do you get that? They work it. They don't see their kids. Their kids are all messed up because their parents aren't around, you know, and then they feel guilty, and then, you know, all of that stuff, that it's a vicious cycle that I want you guys to know we have an opportunity and a solution, and you have to realize that, because when you focus on her, then it's not about you, and you're not worried about what you say, and you're not worried about offending her, because you truly believe that we have the best opportunity out there. Okay? Now, here's the deal though. When you're recruiting and when you're sharing, because we're just sharing. I don't call it recruiting, I call it sharing. And you guys, if you ever heard me do the marketing plan, I'm super laid back about it. I'm like, hey, here's the information. If it's for you, great. If it's not, great. Like, we just want to share it. Because when you look at it as sharing, you can't go wrong. But when you look at it as recruiting, then sometimes people get weird, right? So here's the thing though with sharing. You have to realize you're giving her the Mary Kay opportunity. You're not giving her your opportunity per se. You may not, and this is what holds up a lot of people from sharing. You may not be where you are yet, want to be in your business yet, but how dare you let that hold you back from sharing with someone who could be desperately yearning for something because you feel like you're not where you want to be. And I hope that I'm resonating with some of you guys, because I've seen people do it. They feel like, well, I'm not driving a free car yet, or I'm not in a pink Cadillac, or I don't have all these accolades in this bar pen and these bar pens to prove that it works. Here's the deal: is they don't care. Women think all the time that, oh, they're going to ask me how much money do I make and how much do I do, I'm not a red jacket or whatever. They don't care. They don't care. I can guarantee it. They don't care. Very rarely when I'm doing marketing, I mean, a lot of you guys share, but I never tell people that I'm a $1 million director and I'm the #1 director of the nation last year. I don't tell people that. That's not what I share, because I'm passionate about it. They don't sign up for the accolade. They sign up because of the passion. You guys get that? Because I see a lot of people feel like, well, I'm not there yet, so why are they going to sign up with me? No, they don't sign up for the accolade. They sign up because of your heart and who you are. People will, just like with product. So recruiting is just a transference of feeling. Just like new consultants, they'll sell products all the time because they're excited. You know, I see new consultants all the time having $200, $300, $500 weeks, not because they say the perfect thing, not because they have all the right verbiage, just because they're excited. And that passion and that, you know, whatever product that they're talking about, they love it. Microdermabrasion. I love microdermabrasion. I sell a lot of microdermabrasion because it's one of my favorite products. You know, so with selling, you sell a lot when you're passionate, just like with recruiting. When you're passionate about what you do, you recruit a ton. People ask me all the time. I mean, we're a big recruiting unit. I have ladies come all the time and ask me all the time, Candace, how do you recruit so many people? How do you recruit so many people? They come and they watch my appointments and they're like, dang, I say the same stuff, but you're way more passionate. That it's not about what you say, it's about your excitement level and your passion. So how do you feel about your business? Because that's going to affect how you're sharing. Got it? And guess what? If you're having a pity party, well, let's get over it. I have pity parties all the time, and I've learned that the higher you go, the quicker you need, well, you will move quicker the quicker you get over your pity parties. My pity parties last, you know, a couple hours, maybe 30 minutes, not weeks. Okay? I have them. Wow! Like, give me 30 minutes, get ugly cry, and then it's out. I had one of those over the weekend, by the way. No, but I got it out. I got it out. It's gone. I'm back. I'm good. Had a great devotion. I'm good. Got my head back. But if you're not where you want to be, who cares? Who cares? I'm not where I want to be. Do y'all hate me? Y'all think I'm a failure? No. Nobody cares about you. Okay. Motivational speech today, right? Sometimes I say dumb things, I'm so sorry. Okay.
I love
Okay, so, but here's the deal, is when you're recruiting, you're offering her the Mary Kay opportunity. You're giving her the opportunity to be the next national sales director. And what she chooses to do with it has nothing to say about you. Whether she goes on to be a national sales director and surpass you, or whether she decides to go to Mary Kay heaven and never talk to you again, doesn't matter. Like, if that's not on you. You shared, y'all laughing. They've had those people. That's why they're laughing over there. We've gone to the witness protection program. You're like, your number? Like, what happened? Right. What happened? Right. So the whole point is her success or her choices not to do this has nothing to do with you. Like the girl that recruited me, I am so grateful. I'm eternally grateful to her that she stepped out of her comfort zone and she warm chatted me that day. And I don't know if you've ever heard this story before. If you have, then I hope it's a good reminder that the lady who I was warm chatted in Target. So I was shopping for towels, and the lady was okay, y'all. We teach you how to meet people other nice, easy, safe, more comfortable ways, less scary ways. My director taught people to walk up to people point blank and hand your card and say, "I'm handing out cards for free facials. Would you like one?" So they would walk down the aisle and go bam, 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 bam. That was scary. I could never do that. I would never just walk up to somebody and do that. Anyways, we have lots of other fun ways, like we talked about, that are not that scary. Anyways, she walked up to me and gave me a card for free facial, and she was nice. I didn't really hear much about Mary Kay besides she was going to come over and be my friend, remember? Because I was lonely. But she warm chatted me in Target, and do you know that the 5 people she asked before me said no? And she almost didn't ask. She almost went home, but there was something inside of her that said to ask that girl. And that was me. And I would not be here today. You guys would not be here today if it weren't for that girl being brave, that one moment of courage. And she could have let all the other people that said no beforehand deter her from asking me. You don't know the power that you have to change someone's life. That I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care who told you no. I don't care how many people told you this isn't for them. That next person could be desperately yearning for something like this. I've literally had people come to meetings who are on the brink of suicide and came to a Mary Kay meeting, signed up, and are in a radically different place in their life. You guys, we have to get over our fears and our insecurities and what are they going to think, and think, how can I bless her? And she may be just fine and having a peachy day, or she may be having a horrible day, and if you just encourage her, you've done your job, right? And so, anyways, that just ask, and I'm forever grateful. And okay, so my whole point of saying that was the whole point is whether she succeeds or not is not about you. It's not, you're up to you. Like that girl that warm chatted me, she was in for like a couple months later and then quit. My success was not because of her. I'm here because of me, and I choose to work. And I chose to work and stick with it and not give up. That's the key, by the way, people. So this business I was determined not to quit and determined to figure it out. Anyways, but it wasn't because of her that I was successful. It's because I chose to do the work. Does that make sense? So it's the same thing with you. You just share, and if she chooses to run with it, great. If not, it's her choice, but you keep sharing. Okay? So don't let the past hold you back from sharing, because if you shared a couple times and maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, you've got to let the past go to really move forward. Okay? And I hope by reading those statistics, you realize that there's a lot of people out there who are yearning. Like literally, I meet people all the time who are like, Candace, I've been praying for an opportunity like this. I've literally been praying for an opportunity like this. And because we're here and you shared this, I believe is the answer to my problem. Not all the problem, but you know, to that problem. But what it does, it gives women hope. Okay, so you got that? Because here's the deal, is you've got to understand why you want to recruit. Because if you recruit just for you to move you up, to earn your car, to go in your red jacket, you're not going to be nearly as passionate about recruiting. But if you recruit to literally help with someone else and literally change someone else's life, even if you're not where you want to be in your business, that is when you become a great recruiter. Make sense? Okay. So, and you guys know, I hope you know that their company will pay you 4, 9, or 13% commission as well. Do you know this? Okay. So with your first team member, you make 4%. commission, 9% when you have 5 active or more, 13% when 5 of them order in 1 month and you order 600 wholesale. You know, if you go and charge for your car, it's usually anywhere from $400 to $600 extra dollars, just extra in commission from Mary Kay for sharing. Pretty awesome, right? For blessing other people, it's pretty cool. Okay, so y'all believe it's a good idea to share? Okay, we're not scared anymore. Not scared anymore to share. I believe we have the best opportunity out there. Right now, we're shooting for 100 people. And so use that we're sharing with 200 people this month to just get the opinion. And they get earned to win $1,000 cash. So you've got to believe in it and then ask people to just listen. Now, what does that sound like? So here's what I would do. So a couple things about team building. Number one, you can't ever prejudge. Can't ever prejudge. I have had countless people who I never in a million years thought that they would sign up or be interested, and here they are wanting to do it and go gung-ho. And on the opposite end, I've had people who I thought would be amazing, and she'd be my next director, and they don't want nothing to do with it. And I've been trying to bribe them ridiculously. I've been throwing stuff at them. I've been doing whatever I can, but she doesn't want to. And here's the deal: if you don't want team members, that you got to drag them. Amen. You don't want team members, that you got to drag them to stuff. And what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you haven't done anything. Oh, in 5 months. Okay, what are you doing? You still say you want some, but you're not. You don't want. You want people who have a desire themselves. You know, who want it themselves. So if you have to beg somebody, now there's nothing wrong with bribing. Like I throw free stuff all day long, but if somebody, no matter what I throw her, is still not going to do it, then at the end of the day, I eventually say, you know what, probably not for her. Now, a couple things about team building though is that it is about layering, and very few people actually sign up on the spot. Very few people actually sign up on the spot. If you did, like myself, I didn't realize how rare that was until I got in there again. I'm like, what? Why did you find it was good deal? $100, look all this stuff. Anyways, but not everyone is as smart as we are. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was me. Sorry. But seriously, it makes no sense. The problem is they overthink it. That really is what they do, is that they make it this big decision. And so what I try and do is put some logic back in there and realize that it's $100. You get, especially this month, you get $450 of product for $100. Like, it's smart. It's really smart. And just like with Sarah, I was like, Sarah, here, I'll take your money, but you know, here's options. But it's a really good option. And so you share with everybody. Now, here's how I do it: is for my own personal appointments, I share my video before every single party. Okay, so in pre-profiling, like with Sarah, I send her my video before. I signed up a girl yesterday. Actually, they both signed up. And Chelsea signed up this way too, because I sent her Alana, I sent her the video beforehand. I'm telling y'all, this works. And I know I told a lot of you this multiple times and you haven't done it. You want team members? You should write this down, okay? Write it down, grab your papers if you haven't been doing it. And when I'm pre-profiling them, so the day before an appointment, I always send them the questions of, hey, tell me about your skin. If you could change anything about your skin, what would it be? And I'm asking them about their skin, right? Are you coming? How many people are coming with you? Address, like confirming the appointment, okay? And then within 24 hours of the appointment, because I don't want to send it too early, within 24 hours of the appointment, I will send her a text that says, and if you get a minute to watch this video before we meet up, I'll give you a free color item. Now I give them a free color item. This month you could say, and if you get a chance to watch this video before you come, you get entered to win $1,000 cash. And that, I would think right there, would drive people. I mean, it's 20 minutes long, they get entered to win $1,000 cash. So I send that to them before the appointment. So you're planting that seed, because layering is huge. It takes layering like little seeds. So they get that first. And then I do the appointment. I don't really talk about the video at all. I do the whole appointment, talk about the product, usually close the sale. And then I say, so Amy, did you get a chance to watch that video? What did you think about it? And what I like about that is it weeds out anyone who's not interested at all. Like, because it gets them the basics, and then if they're not interested, they're not interested. It's okay. But if she's interested, we talk through it. Like someone like Sarah, Chelsea, like signed up on the spot. Alana was almost right there. She signed up within 24 hours. FaceTime in 24 hours, because then I give them a decision maker bonus, and then I get, if possible, again, then if I can tell they're just afraid, but there's some interest, I'll book a coffee with them. And to sit down and actually have a conversation with them about it. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how I recruit my own personal appointments, is I send them my video beforehand, I do the appointment, and then because if they've never really been exposed to Mary Kay and you just send them the video, they don't necessarily understand quite how it works, right? But then when they see how it works, then they're like, oh, maybe I'll do this. Oh, this is a good deal with the products. And they understand what I'm talking about in the starter kit. Does that make sense? So that's my process with team building. So for this promo this week, all they have to do is either watch the video or come to an event. You guys, people that come to an event, just like Debbie shared her tip this week, and anybody that I've moved quickly, Marie, Christina, who went on charge for their car their first month, they all got people to events. They all got people to events. And I'm bribing you to get people to events this week, okay? All you have to do, and just tell them, say, I've got 10 guests and I don't know 10 people. Can you come help me out? I'm earning a prize. People want to help you. But women have a hard time asking for help, just like I don't like asking for help. Nobody likes asking for help. But here's the deal, is other women want to help women. So when we don't ask, we're discounting them the opportunity to just help, right? How about if someone asks you to help them, are you like running to them and like, oh yeah, I'll help them? You guys like to help other people? Yes. And then the people that are great at helping others are the worst at asking for it themselves. But you have lots of people in your life. I'm picking on Amy because I just happen to have eye contact with her. She's never going to sit right here again. but I bet you have people in your life who you have helped a ton. They would love to help you back. That you have to let them know that you need their help and that you're scared and that you're nervous and you just need their help. And when they come, then the facts can speak for themselves. And so you guys, I give you this goal to say, just ask people to just help, to just listen. Now, I wouldn't just do it over Facebook because I think they need to hear your heart. They need to hear that you're nervous. They need to hear you're scared. They need to hear that you're desperate. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you have them just listen, I believe you're going to get huge results. You guys done in there? Ready for me? So now I get to go recruit people in there. But I know! No, it's okay. I want to share a couple last things because I was talking about recruiting and finishing up. I would love to do prize patrol. I would like to do virtual prize patrol. I know she did it for Shelly, and it was kind of fun. She had her little phone up, and we, or maybe it was a tablet or something. Yeah, it was a tablet. And pop me up and just share some little info at your party. So if you're not bringing people to the events, when you have your parties and your facials, let me know. Because that we can help, you can pop me up if I can make it, and I'll just share a little bit. It's 10 minutes. It's not too much, but it just kind of gives, I can tell if someone's at all interested or weeks about it if they're not. And so basically, all that to say, all my training was all about, that's why you want to team build. I hope you understand and feel the importance of team building. Now you got to ask them to just listen. And I would challenge all of you in the room to not set the bar any lower than having 15 people just listen this week and having 10 guests to an event or a combo of both. And just have them listen. And y'all could earn a monogram roll-up bag. That thing's super cool. I want one. I don't have one for myself. If you have somebody who you think is right there, let's book a coffee. I will go meet anybody anytime, anywhere for coffee and share some facts. But get them to an event. Do Peek into Pink, prize patrol. Oh, and the thing about Peek into Pink and the video is if they watch, they must follow up as soon as possible. That is the key to the video, is you have to send me or your director their information ASAP. So if you had somebody listen and you don't give me their names for like a week, every day, every 24 hours, the recruiting ratio goes down drastically. Most people are going to sign up closest to the product. That's why at events we do have a great little system going on, or they're going to sign up within 24 to 48 hours of the time they hear it. After that, they lose excitement. Okay? The follow-up is huge. All right, I'm going to go recruit some people. Christina can finish up with y'all. I love you guys.
Yes. What? You just said y'all love me, right? And I said yes. All right. I don't know where I'm training on. Let's see.
Oh. All right, let's see. Did she say what we were training on? She did the
Recruiting and
Share-a-thon.
cheering and calling in people in our unit that are MIA.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah, there's some extra over there probably for you.
I think we got 'em.
We got 'em. Oh, good morning, Christina.
Come on. One away. All right.
You're good at talking.
Am I?
You got this. How many people
All
you
right.
got now, like 90?
What?
I was like, how many people now? 90?
Only 70.
Oh.
So-
Whatever.
No, I'm at 60. Okay.
Everybody knows. Yeah.
You guys are excited?
And you're going on target for your car.
Awesome. All right. So how about we make it super easy and do Q&A? Yeah?
Great.
We're gonna do some fun stuff. I'm so glad you're here. Starting back to you. I had to go buy a new car and, you know.
How'd that go? You got a friend?
So I back it up.
You
Not
all
very
get to
good,
ride
but
around
it's
the park.
new
It's only
for me.
temporary though.
Yes, 'cause I'm gonna have a pink Cadillac. Me and Debbie get on Cadillacs at the same time. You guys didn't know. No, Debbie's racing right now, so me and her are gonna pick it up at the same time.
Debbie.
Okay, that would be fun.
Yeah,
All right.
big party.
I'm on it. I'm always
All right.
up for this challenge.
Yes. Why don't we all just pick up a whole bunch of Cadillacs that day? Yeah. So. Hey,
Right.
What's the easiest way, or anyone can answer this? I have 2 homes, 2 lives to take care of. What is a great organizational way that you keep your stuff together? I'll say stuff instead of what's in my head. But, you know, like the videos and the promos and the this and the that.
I watch everything over and over and over again. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, seriously.
I
just write everything down.
I write everything down
Yeah.
because that's how I keep track. If I don't write it down, I'm not gonna remember it. And when she's got prizes that I really want, like I'm getting an insulated bowling case, you know, so I wrote that down. This is what I want. This is offering. This is what I have to do to get it. And then I keep track. And a track number is a growing number, right? I used to not believe that, but I'm telling you, when I don't track, I lose that
You're
money.
not reminded of what you're not doing.
You know what? I did not have $1,000 week because I did not track. A track number grows, so I was 902 instead of 1,000.
And how, yeah, that's right.
Such a bad thing, but yes.
Yes. I was $200 shy of mine, and I was like, and I hadn't kept track, and so I was like, roughly, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good, and then end of the month came, and I was like, I was $200 shy. Oh, devastating. But so I have a busy life. I don't know. You probably don't know anything about me, right? Super busy lady.
I watched your video.
Oh God, that was a horrible video.
No, it wasn't. It was you.
It made me feel not so crazy.
I was like, I'm gonna delete this. I'm like, I keep looking to see. But so yeah, super busy. You know, 6 kids, 3 at one house, 3 at the other house. And I just write it down. That's what I do. And I talk to Candace every day to keep me focused, even if it's just a couple minutes. Just like, she's like, hey, where you at? What are you doing? And that makes all the difference in the world. Have a running partner, somebody else who will keep you accountable. And I believe almost everybody here is in a group, right?
And Candace likes to.
Yes.
Yeah. And we text and box and whatever.
And so that's how you,
Yeah.
that's how you keep it together. And reach out when you're having a hard day. Reach out. You know, for the everyday stuff, our Mary Kay sisters help us keep things focused. When you have a running partner, it's very helpful.
I actually just posted a message yesterday in the Boxer talking about how crazy it was. It was my day off and I worked all of my jobs. So Mary Kay was like my grounding point between everything. So I was like sitting down and I was like, I'm probably wasting time right now. Like, what am I doing? So I was like, I'm going to text my leads. And I booked a facial within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, 30 minutes downtime was not wasted. So
Yeah.
Call your leads. Don't let them sit there and then like, don't stop calling them and poking them because what is it, the statistics after 6 or 8 attempts is when somebody
finally
gets together with you. So don't stop. Don't like wait for a week.
How many times did we try?
Yes.
How many times did we try to meet up? It was like a month of us trying to meet up together. And
Just
You
don't
know,
give up.
Candace was saying something about
Oh, okay.
ever underestimate somebody. I had a woman that literally rescheduled 6 times because she couldn't afford a $15 mascara. Okay, 6 times she couldn't afford it. She signed up and did inventory. So don't ever underestimate somebody because they may do big things and you not know it. Just because they say they can't afford a $15 mascara doesn't mean they don't need to come. That's why they need to come.
Yeah, I couldn't afford.
Right.
I couldn't afford.
6
And then
times.
I came in with inventory.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford my starter kit, and I was like, oh, Candace, I don't have the money right now.
So where there's
But she
well,
said 24
there's a way.
hours, you get your free stuff, and I was like,
free stuff.
Yes.
free stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I did the same thing. I only had like $40 worth of starter kit. I really wanted it. My husband got a fantastic deal on tires, saved him $100, and I called Candace and said, I want that damn starter kit. She sent me everything I thought and I was ready to go.
And I have more than.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, that's what was supposed to happen. They literally, the shop put those tires on sale that afternoon. That was supposed to happen. You're telling me, because he came home and handed me $100, I started crying.
No.
And I don't cry. So that was the shopping I did too.
All right, any more questions? Maybe I'll talk about team building then. All right, so
Big thing this month.
I'm telling you events.
Yes.
Let us do the work for you. Let us do the recruiting for you. It makes life easy for you. You can book multiple parties.
I've gotten most of my team from coming with us and having a here. Because being here in person, they're going to get to experience it. They're going to experience this. And a lot of people just sign up for this. I mean, I did. I didn't have any friends because I like you all. So that's it. But being in front of Candace, because having her over the phone, it's okay. But seeing her excitement, seeing your excitement in person is like 10 times better than you. Now, facial parties are great, but when you're first starting out, it's a little like, I don't know what I'm doing. So having it here will be a do for you. You should have that back. But yeah, we do everything for you. Candace closes it for you. You go in there and you hand her a pen. That's what you guys do. Really. Yeah.
That's how I got to directorship.
Yeah.
Because I had my schedule, like busy ladies, I didn't have time for. So I had everybody come Monday or Friday.
You would
or
guess like
whatever.
every time.
And I had multiple guests every
Mhm.
time.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, they were strangers to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Friday,
That's my goal is to have at least 3 guests every time.
And if something happens and they can't make it, it's not a waste of your time because you're still here getting what you need from here.
And things happen. Like it's not.
And if they don't come, just
Follow
follow
up.
up. Yeah,
Oh, no.
just follow up.
I
Till they say no, follow up.
Oh, no, I had a couple people that were supposed to come Friday. One of them, she texted me a picture of her hail damage. I'm like, yeah, you don't need to come today. You can't come here. So she wants to reschedule me though. And we've rescheduled probably 3 or 4 times. So she wants to come. And she will find a time that works for her. So.
And it's all about the numbers. Have people listen who aren't interested. Like I know you might not be interested, and that's fine.
Yep.
That's fine. Even men. If you would just listen to the business and follow up with my director, that still helps me get my prize or whatever incentive, I get on target for my car. Even if you're not interested at all, just listen to the business opportunity and talk to my director. And you can tell her, no, I'm not interested. That's fine.
That's
You
one
just
more.
have to get voice to voice with her.
What's the number? It's 56. You need to listen. 40, you're going to say no. 16 will say yes. If you give them those numbers, I've done it. And they're like, oh, okay. And you're still going to get people who are just be like, no, I'm really not interested. They're like, all right, cool. Thanks for your time. We always want to end it on a good.
But it's all about the numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other questions? Tough crowd. I know. I'm like,
I love question time. I'm like,
Energy.
All right,
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, we're done. That's all you.
Oh, that's all you, girl.
That's all you. I'll do it.
You'll
Go.
do it if you like it.
You're so cute. All right, everyone on your feet. Oh, we're ending good right now. We're early today. Woo-hoo!
We
I
keep
am
going
great.
down.
I am great. Love it. I am wonderful.
I am wonderful.
I am a woman of excellence.
I am a woman of excellence.
I'm a superstar.
I'm a superstar.
I will let nobody push my buttons.
I will let nobody push my buttons.
I will let nobody rain on my parade.
I will let nobody rain on my parade.
I will go over.
I will go over.
I will go under.
I will go under.
I will go round.
I will go around.
I will go straight through.
I will go straight through.
Any obstacle that comes my way.
Any obstacle that comes my way.
Because I am highly motivated.
I am highly motivated.
Truly dedicated.
Truly dedicated.
And I'm a future free car driver in the making.
I'm a future free car driver in the making.
We're not least on that.
I like to eat up meetings and eat trash. Vacuum. Table.